Hello, my warriors for wellness. We're going to talk about the number 4 today. It is everywhere, the number 4. It's going to help us to say yes to who we are and support us. Say yes to the present moment, which is kind of tough. I'm intuitive healer and numerologist Tricia Gunberg. The universal energy of today is a 4. When we take all the digits of today and reduce it to a single digit, we get the number 4. We have a new moon in Aries at 4 degrees. And Aries is asking us to look at ourselves, which is what I invited you to do when I talked about the universal year energy of 2020. I explained to you it was clear vision, it was about inner knowing. New moons, see, I just love it so much when when numerology and astrology support each other. I almost sound like an astrologer, but I'm not. I just pick the delicious pieces from it that repeat the numerology message. Aries is more about self-care, about the self. 2020 is going to be about inner knowing. And the number 4, that's universal energy and today's energy, 4, 4. Oh, 4 degrees with the new moon. That's 3 4s. That's what gets my attention. When something repeats 3 times, it's like, hello, hello, hello. Self-care. There's really no excuse right now. And the new moon energy is going to help us. That 4 energy is also about building a solid foundation. So building a solid foundation on self-care is wonderful. I'm going to toot my own horn here. If you have a 2 anywhere in your numerology, now we figure that out by adding the day, the month, and the year that you were born. If a 2 shows up either here, if you have a compound digit, if it equals a 23, I'm talking to you. If it equals, after you add them together and it equals the 2, I'm talking to you. 2s are very sensitive. That also repeats in our 2020. That's how you're able to get information, is because of that sensitivity. And self-care for you is very important. On page 35 of Say Yes to Who You Are to Create Fitness, there is a lengthy list there of self-care ideas for you. Tune in, use your own ideas. It's more important for you probably than, well, it's important for all of us, but extra important if you have a 2 in your numerology. Let's pick which one of the 4 energies for the day energy is going to support us. I pick cards with my sensitivity, with my intuitive ability. Okay, I've picked, thoughtful. Thoughtful is one of the attributes of the number 4, thoughtful. And now I'm going to pick a clarifier from Ask Your Guides. I do that with my intuitive abilities. While I'm doing that, take your bottom of your belly breaths. It's a good way to tune in, to practice that inner knowing, just closing your eyes and just being with your breath. And it only takes a few seconds. This one, it was slid out of the deck. We've had this before. The shame card. Oh, I just got self-care. people have issue with it, that it is when you're taking care of yourself, that it's being selfish. Or maybe you've had somebody in your life in the past that told you that you were selfish when you were maybe doing something for yourself. And I think the new moon, oh, we also have, there's a Chiron energy in here as well with the alignments, and Chiron is about healing. Now is a good time to go within and remove that. And you might be able to remove that with self-care. That makes a lot of sense to me. When you slow down, when you start loving yourself, it's a nice gateway. Yoga, meditation has done that for me too. I've spent a lot of time crying on my mat and crying in meditation, and not crying like hysterical crying, just tears dripping out. And I know at the time I didn't know what they were about, and then later I figured out what that was about. And that happened through self-care, through slowing down and tuning in and asking my body what it wanted. There's absolutely no shame in taking care of yourself. That's the cup. If you envision the love, all the love that you have for yourself and for others, in a cup. And every time you take care of yourself, you fill that cup up. Look at the cup I've got today. So you love yourself and you fill up the cup. And then another human being needs some love, and so you give them some. And if you keep giving them some and giving them some and giving them some, and then all of a sudden your cup is empty. Okay? You need to continue to fill this up. Maybe almost to where it's overflowing. And then also what you're teaching others when you're taking care and loving yourself, you also become an example to them so that they see, oh, I take good care of myself. I posted a picture of myself doing a handstand, and I got some interesting comments and some private messages. I can do a handstand at age 50 because I take the time to take care of myself, and it's a goal for myself. I spend a lot of time exercising. Some people might say that's selfish. No, it is not. So look to see where, how much time you're spending in self-care, and now that you have the time, where do you need to concentrate? If you did your numerology, you could give yourself an idea of where you would need to concentrate. So take a look. I'm going to take a sip. Filling myself up with self-love. I'm hoping that you are able to do the same. Look at, did you concentrate on the hearts here? Be thoughtful towards yourself. And until next time, know that I love you.